This is a video that I did not think I would make, to be quite honest. I've lately been getting a lot of weird things on my Roblox recommended. This one is probably not too weird. It's got a lot of visits and stuff, but I figured I'd check it out anyway. Especially because I'm not quite in the best of moods whenever I think about these sorts of games, because I have a history of these games just not really doing anything interesting. That is definitely the main issue I remember having with all these games, is that they all have an issue of not really telling you anything. They just kind of expect you to know what you're doing, and I get this. I don't. It's also like 3 a.m., so that's probably why I sound like I'm half asleep. Just fitting, I guess, for this game, huh? Alright, well, let's look at these instructions. Click or press on the bed to sleep. You enter the dream world. Point to objects and characters into world. As expected, this is very Yume Nikki inspired. You're probably gonna hear my keyboard clicking a lot unless I can find a way to like suppress the sound, but I don't think I will be able to. Especially this keyboard. This keyboard's very click-clacky. Let's look around my house here. I got this nice little outdoor area. This honestly is pretty nice. The only thing I'm not sure of is why you would have your washing machine out here. That seems a little weird to me. I get why you would at least hang your clothes up here. It's a bit weird to me. Oh yeah, I forgot you're gonna hear my chair fucking creaking as well, because I don't know what any WD-40 is. It's a bit annoying how the game keeps kicking me out of first person and into third person. I'm not sure why it does that. This truly says a lot about society. That is definitely one thing I remember not really liking about any of these games, is how I feel like it tries to be too... All of these sorts of games that I'm thinking of try to be like weirdly philosophical for a Roblox game, and that's the key thing there, is for a Roblox game. Like, I don't know how to phrase it, but like when a Roblox game is spouting all the you have to actually say the word right in order to sound smart. When a Roblox game is trying to spout all this fucking pseudo-philosophical stuff about like good and evil and shit, like that one fucking... God, what game was that? I don't remember the name of the game, but it's the one where you have to like... It starts with like a trolley problem sequence, and then you wake up and then you go into a cave and there's a dead body in there or something, and you keep doing that every single day. And like every single dream sequence is a pseudo-philosophical back and forth of like good and evil and what happens to us when we die and what religion's good and bad and whatever. And it's really not interesting. It's just a lot of waffling around. It did make me think a few times, like when you encountered the like Buddhist monk guy, it definitely made me think a little bit there when it was in that interaction, but I don't know. I didn't really have anything else to say about it. It's just weird, and it's not really that scary. And these areas are all very bizarre, I guess. I mean, what else would they be, I suppose, right? Okay, I'm not very smart, but for some reason this really gives me Limbus Company vibes, even though I've not seen an inch of Limbus Company. Just like social anxiety, no matter what you do to try to appease someone, you're always gonna piss off someone. Not really interesting to me. It's just people. If I wanted to see a people, I'd go outside, you know. But I guess that's why this game is pretty fun for Roblox players, huh? Ooh, who's this guy? This guy's a bit freaky. You're just gonna stand there with your big old long neck. This place is pretty cool. And I'm a Jesus. Oh, and it's also the moon or something. Ew, centipede. Centipede, millipede, what's the difference? That's a legit question. I don't actually know the difference. I know it's like leg count or something, but like, is there actually like a better way to tell just by looking at something? Or, and by just by looking at it, I mean like, I guess it would be length, right? Because wouldn't a centipede be, or is it a centipede or millipede? I forget which one it is that's longer. I don't know, I'm not the greatest with distance. Some of these guys are black and quite mean looking. Is this an allegory for racism? Is allegory even the right word there? Can you also hear my computer fan going fucking crazy right now? That's another thing as well. I know it's just a Roblox thing because Roblox is a fucking shitty engine. But like, why is it that every single Roblox game I play that is like slightly more than it probably should be? Like, I don't describe it. Every Roblox game that's slightly bigger than you'd expect, it always like causes my fucking computer to go ape shit. I really don't know what to say about these. It's interesting to look at these environments for sure, like these bigger environments. I definitely like them a lot. But I don't know. I just simply don't know what to say. I think one of the games that pissed me off the most when I played them was this one random game that had like a very extremely vague description, and it barely like elaborated on anything it was talking about. And I was like, well, this seems kind of cool. And I played it. It was a survival game. And I was like, okay, you're gonna get me on this. And I had very basic, very mid combat mechanics. And I was like, okay, you're kind of losing me here. And then it turns out it was a backrooms thing. And I was like, okay, you've completely lost me. And not only that, it's the most boring looking backrooms you can fucking imagine. It's all just like warehouses. Like, dude, what? Warehouses? That's the best you can come up with? A warehouse? You know what I mean? Like, you have all this lore for the backrooms and shit and all that, and you go with warehouse. Unease is your satisfaction. That is just words strung together. I don't know, a lot of this video is probably gonna be cut out because it's just gonna be me saying shit that I don't agree with when I'm editing the video. Usually I'd have like some company while I'm doing this, but my brother's kind of like I think he's at a sleepover right now or something. That's also why this isn't an Ace Attorney video, because I also wanted to make one of those. Not that it would be that interesting, because it would just be me reading a lot of dialogue and then making a few jokes. I don't know why there's also like dialogue. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the whole point of Yume Nikki is that there's no dialogue? Like, at all? This I can kind of live with. I can kind of live with this, it's whatever. These like random jokey dialogues, but then I feel like when you say something like, have you seen my mommy? I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like wrong to have that obvious of a narrative be implanted into a story like this, you know? Because like it feels like part of the interest with Yume Nikki was the fact that there wasn't really a story to it, you know? Like, yeah, there was obviously some sort of narrative regarding depression of how what's her name? Maratsuki, right? Is that how you say it? The character takes her own life at the end of the game if you get all the effects and stuff. So obviously there's that scope to look into. But then it's like it kind of feels like, you know, imagine like instead of just having her jump off the ledge at the end of the game, if there was like a random character who was like, I'm so depressed, boo-hoo. You know, like it kind of take away from the effect of the story, you know? And also, once again, I am very lost and I have lost interest in this because I can't find anything and nothing is sticking out to me as interesting. What's so fucking I had that name on the screen the whole time. It doesn't matter. I don't, who's gonna fucking chase down my Roblox account, fucking hound me for $1.50 or something. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just where I came from. I'll check to see if it is. And if it is, I'm just gonna stop playing and find a different game. I was about what I expected. That's kind of exactly what I'm talking about. And you also have all these images that don't tell you anything about the game. It's like, I don't know about this trailer. Oops, hold on. I don't know about the trailer, but I don't care, bro. Okay, what other slot games can I find? And how long would it take me to actually find anything interesting? Speak of the devil and you shall find him. Oh yeah, I also keep getting specifically this random Mugen game. I don't know anything about Mugen. I just remember hearing something about the creator like losing his shit over something. I don't know. I'm not interested in any of that. So don't even try if I can explain it to you. Okay, this one seems interesting. Stage play. So I don't know what this gnome jam thing is, but it sounds like it's something to do with randomized assets. I am a professional puppeteer of the next generation. If you're looking for some entertainment, let me do an actual voice. Hold on.
Welcome, user. I am a professional puppeteer of the next generation. If you're looking for some, come visit my studio anytime.
Oh. That was a cool transition. Welcome. Take a seat. I forgot the voice I already gave him. I wasn't expecting anyone to find it. Not many people know about his existence. As for my gratitude, I'll be performing for you. Okay. Let's go on with the show, shall we? Long ago, there was a man named Louis. He lived to pursue his love in making cars as an automotive engineer. One day, his friends' automobiles began to break down, and it's up to Louis to help their friends in need. Around the evening was when Louis got started in his rescue adventure. Okay, this is very cool so far, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't wait to find out the creator of this game fucking killed 5 people in Guatemala. Where shall we go? Well, let's go to Townsville. So am I technically playing as the puppeteer here, or is there some deeper narrative? I guess it doesn't matter right now. Do you have anything you want to say to me, or oh, okay. All right then. How come that guy's house is behind a game of Simon Says? This town's architecture needs a thorough review. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to write down these numbers I keep seeing. It says 5-2 and then it was 2-1, I think. I assume that's in order or something. What are these gears for? I keep finding them and yet they seem to serve no purpose. Oh, that's what the gears are for. Aha. What do we have here? One missing gear, it would appear. That's bars, by the way. Last gear goes here, and now I can go over there. You try coming up with rhymes on the fly, it's a lot harder than you'd think. Alright then. So far the only thing I don't really like is the fact that I move as slowly as I do. If this guy is such an expert puppet master, then how come he can't make me sprint, huh? This puppet master is just a fraud, I guess. Why in the world was there a loud ass static hum there for a second? I don't know if you guys could hear that or if I'm just going insane. What the... Oh, I see. So, what was this? 2-1 something 3-2. That was a bit spooky. Okay, that's a little concerning. Starting to think I should probably find this last digit before I actually try and figure this out. Oh, what's this? Circle-shaped key. That's more like a key-shaped key if you ask me, but what do I know? So if I'm not mistaken, I believe there should be a circle-shaped, or not circle. Yeah, this thing right here. Red house, circle, open door, 2. Now I know. Alright. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. What's this now? Okay. Why is this guy 7'5"? So quite a bit of effort there, huh? After a long day of rescuing his friend's cars, he decided to call it a day. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly feel like my experience is gonna get real mediocre if they start having like a big monster start chasing me or something. This is already uncanny enough on its own. I don't think it needs to do anything else. You know, this is just like a salad fingers vibe sort of thing. After that, his friends were grateful to have him around. Louis was happy. Well, good for him. The end. Thanks for stopping by. Perhaps another story on the flip side. Is this rain ever gonna stop? I forgot what the sun looks like. Oh. Well, alright. That was a nice little game. What is this game? Do you hear the whistle? Well, it's caught my attention, so I'm curious. Okay. Very retro-pilled Sigma male we have going on here. Hey man, what's going on with you? I turned my volume down by the way, so. Uh-oh. No, don't touch me. Ah, scary. No, get away from me, LeBron James. Oh. Oh, looks like I win this time, huh? Are you good, man? Maybe I did win this time. He doesn't know the chat. A loser. Well, you know what they say. Once a loser, always a loser. Oh, that's opening. Man, I do not know anything about old Roblox. All I know is that show used to be called fucking Dino Blocks. Okay, well that was just a little like jump scare game, not really much else. Okay, well already I found a pretty interesting looking game called... It says I need platforming skills, but it says basic platforming, so I don't think I have to do anything too crazy. Changes have been made, it is not enough, we will be back. Okay, not really my issue, bro. This gives me vibes of that one, like, what is it? It's like a player museum, and it has like a trillion player, or not trillion, it's like every, oh, I don't know what that is. It's literally like a trillion, zillion, like every single player who played Roblox. I think it even has deleted users, if I'm not mistaken. This is not the place. Okay, Einstein, what is the place then, huh? God forbid I try and hold a conversation. Oh shit. Well, let's just continue heading west. Why not? Journey to the West, one might say. Is this all just a big reference to Sun Wukong? Maybe. Is the Buddha gonna come out and beat my ass? Next question. I do wonder how big this map actually is. Well, it's probably a lot bigger than it looks. This draw distance definitely isn't doing it any favors. Even with this tiny draw distance, my PC is still screaming for mercy. This does kind of just feel like one of those 2004 horror games where it's like lost media for 10 years and then people find it and they're like, whoa, this game is so mysterious, I wonder what it is. And they track down like the original creator, and the original creator is like, man, I was just fucking bored, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, man. That's kind of what this game feels like. How many examples of those types of games are there? Because the only one I can immediately think of is like the Mario ROM hack ARG thing. Find the remaining pieces. My god, though. This game has definitely piqued my curiosity, so I'll probably play it for a lot longer. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? I bet the one Dreamworld fan is probably losing their shit over the fact that I'm playing the brutalist structure. No fucking draw distance, no actual narrative going on around here. But there is a narrative, that is kind of why I'm interested in this. That's kind of the issue I do have, is that with most of those surreal dream adventuring games, is that it just feels like there's no narrative, you know? I get that's kind of the point. Ah, shit. But like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like you have to have at least like the sense of a narrative in order for me to care, you know? Because like Yume Nikki has like that set of narrative with how you actually have like a goal in the game to acquire like all the effects and stuff. You know, just like a simple goal even is all I really need. Like all you need to do is tell me like, hey idiot, you gotta get all the 8 goobly gaps, and I'd be like, all right, sure, I would try and do that. And then once I get each goobly gap, you info dump to me about some shit I don't care about. But then I have to act like I care though, because it'd be really rude if I just stopped you mid-conversation. Like, actually, I don't fucking care, can you shut up? So instead I have to just kind of sit there and go, yeah, alright, cool, yep, okay, for like 20 minutes. And then after a while, I start unironically enjoying your presence more and more, and then we become best of friends or something. And then maybe we do a little kiss, I'm not sure, just saying. I don't ask for much. Alright, well, I went west. Let's go east now. I'm honestly only doing it at this point just because I feel like I can do it. I feel like that's an important distinction, is feeling like you can versus can't do it. Return to the beginning. Okay, Sonic.exe, calm down, man. You gotta at least ask me for my number first. What the fuck? Whoa, okay, you got me, bro. Okay, I'll return to the beginning, jeez. Oh shit, now my blood is all hot and boiling because I'm fucking getting my body assed. Stop doing that. Motherfucker, what did I just fucking say? You are really pissing me off here, buddy. Uh-oh. Is that supposed to happen? Don't you remember? Fuck. Oh, I don't have time for this. I literally don't have time for this. I was kind of joking when I said that, but I literally don't have time for this. It's not up by the fact that I'm honestly still not sure where the beginning actually... Oh, there it is. You gotta be kidding me. Whatever, it's not gonna take me 50 seconds to go 2 meters. Boom. Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Well, nuts. That was very sick. I love that a lot. Honestly, might return to that at some point. Shell Street. By the sounds of it, this game is a short little horror game with puzzles and stuff. The phrasing of the name reminds me of Silent Hill, so my expectations are a little bit high. Maybe too high, but let's be real, when aren't they when I'm playing a fucking Roblox game? I'm not gonna make any comments right now, because there was a credits thing I did see, and I probably should have seen what it was. But that performance was a little bit weird. I don't know, again, I'm gonna table my criticism here. Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you sound familiar. I stopped talking for a second because this World guy sounds like he's voiced by a real person, but then literally everyone else kind of sounds, to put it nicely, not human. Let's say that, huh? I think you can fill in the blanks on what I mean by that. And if it's intentional, good job, voice actors. You did a really good job sounding not human. If it's not, yikes. I'm just saying, bro, you might just want to like not include a voice acting at all. Performances are so weird. I can't get over them. I doubt this guy did do something like that, but at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. It's just really weird sounding, and I hate saying something that I can't prove. Okay, I also checked around the back. There was fuck all. Let me check around the back again, because I guess I missed something. I gotta click on every fucking micro inch of this fence, hoping that one of them's a fake wall or something. This Dark Souls all over again, where it's fucking every other message is illusory wall ahead. Well, alright, I took a nice sniff around every single fucking fence there, and there was nothing. Do you have anything to say about this? I can't jump. I can crouch. There wasn't a hole that I could crouch through though, so I don't really quite know what I'm supposed to do. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but wouldn't a normal person like kick down the door or something? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? By the way, I've looked around the back like 3 times now and I've not seen anything. Is this those puzzles that they mentioned? Because if so, this is kind of a shitty fucking puzzle, because I don't understand what you want me to do at all. Especially because it's in the first 2 fucking seconds of the game, so I don't exactly know how to tell if there's a puzzle at all. Let me check around one more time. Clearly there's something I'm missing, right? Right? Am I right? No? I'm wrong? There's nothing? This game just sucks? This game sucks and it doesn't tell you anything? They just said go around the back, and then I went around the back and there's nothing? Like at all? What am I supposed to fucking press? And you can't tell me there's a hole I can crouch. Okay, I guess there is technically a hole, but there's a hole in every fucking fence in that side. Am I really gonna have to look up a video on how to play a fucking Roblox horror game that probably has because it's really looking like I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I don't understand what this guy did, or more importantly, how the fuck I was supposed to figure this out. Hold on, let me try this. Okay, I'm sure you heard me, but I was spamming the absolute shit out of the spacebar button, so I don't know what the fuck was happening. Well, this kid's not a bad kid at the very least. Well, that's a bit concerning.
Need backup at the Larson's house.
Do you mean like medical backup, or I don't think you just say you need backup. I feel you gotta be a bit more specific than that. How do you know you need backup and all you've seen is blood? Can we open the garage? Can we like do anything to create an escape route, or am I gonna have to leave by the fucking fence when I get in there and chased out of here? Ugh, the stench is quite strong, I have to assume. It's that strong, dude. You might want to tip out of here, dude. Or you should leave it to the professionals, I have to guess. Ooh, man looks like a person. That's spooky.
See you later, Mr. Brooks.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, why was there such a large space between those "see you later" and Mr. Brooks? Like, that's not how you say that, right? It wouldn't just be "see you later, Mr. Brooks." It wouldn't be "see you later, Mr. Brooks." Like, I don't know. It's just a bit weird to me. What exactly am I supposed to do, by the way? I wasn't really... Then I guess I probably would have known if I was paying attention, right? But like, I'm moving in, right? So I should probably grab like a box or something.
And this one goes in the bedroom.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm not crazy, right? That's fucking weird. The way that sounds. I'm certain at least it's not AI generated. It's just poor directing, I guess. But it's still so fucking weird to hear. You know, it does not feel at all intentional like it did in Silent Hill 2 or anything like that. Like, it sounds like a dialogue shit. Like, this one goes in the kitchen. This one goes in the bedroom. This one goes in the living room. This one goes in the garage. Hi, Henry. I hope I managed to make you smile. I saw this in a movie. I know how far from home you are right now, so I wanted to give you this gift, so you can hang it on your wall and start making your new house feel like a home. I know it might seem silly, but it's the best I could think of. Ha 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 ha. ... Anyway, I wish you the best of luck with your new job in this chapter of your life. I love you. You can always count on me. I don't know how I feel about voice acting, honestly, in a game like this. But the issue of having like voice acting in a game like this is just that I feel like whatever voice you can imagine in your head is always gonna be like a million times better. Like when I heard like Phoenix Wright's voice in like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I was like, that is not fucking Phoenix Wright, bro. I don't care. I don't care what you say. It could be the exact same voice actor for all I know. That does not sound like Phoenix Wright to me. There's no better way to make someone stop looking into something than to say, hey, stop looking into this, right? That's always rule number one. If you really want to stop someone from doing something, you draw as much attention to it as possible. That's always what you gotta do. Where in the road is this fishing Yukon? I have no idea. He may have said where he was going, but he didn't really give me an idea of where he was actually going. Because the most I remember him saying is that it was north, but which way is north? Hold on, let me think. Damn, I can't even see the sun, so I can't even think of what's east and what's west. Like, damn, is it too much to ask for a single smidge of direction, man? You can't just have the guy say, fishing Yukon, huh? And then I just don't know where the fuck fishing Yukon is. Because I don't know where fishing Yukon is, because I didn't pay attention to where the fuck he said it was. And I also don't even understand why the fucking sheriff was like, I wouldn't want them to be disappointed. Like, you aren't that guy. You saw 2 dead bodies and then keeled over and threw up. This is my Henry Brooks voice.
And I'm Henry Brooks, and I like watching boring stuff. I'm bored. You know, when I'm just bored like that, I just kind of watch boring shit. Especially shit.
Where the fuck is fishing Yukon? I still do not fucking know. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I was supposed to see a random sign. I mean, I guess it also has this shit up here, but like, there's no way there's like a pond back here or something. If there's a pond, this shit's got to be the worst fucking fishing spot of all time, dude. Dude, this is like my worst fucking nightmare, dude. It's just talking to people who I don't fucking have any interest in talking to whatsoever. In an area that is filled with shit that I don't fucking care about. At a place with no one I recognize. With people whose voices irritate me, and it's, oh god. Jesus Christ. Talk about tedious.
What is happening? All I've done is like, I saw dead bodies, and then I moved into a house, I told the police to fuck off, and then I fucking... Now I'm getting a lecture on by an old fucking man about something. That beat up old car again. I do like these little background details that definitely seem to imply I'm being stalked by someone. I don't like the fact that I'm being stalked, but you know, I like that to put in the effort. Now I may be mistaken. Who could possibly be knocking at this fucking time of night? Of course they fucking hide the window. Why would they? Let me turn down my volume. I am a little pussy. Hey, I gotta be dumb, bro. Where the fuck are these pills, man? I have all these cabinets and I can't open any of them. That's literally where you put stuff. I find it funny how the one window that would have shown me who was knocking at my door is conveniently covered up, and yet every other window in my house has no covering on it. Like, it's got curtains, but they're all like pulled back so I can actually see what's happening through them. Except for the one curtain that I would want to fucking see. Oh, there they are.
Oh my god!
Whoa, bull people, what are you doing? Hey man, can you get out of my property? You just gonna stand there, or what the fuck is this guy doing?
Wait, is there a hole in my fence? Oh shit. Can I not do anything about this, or... Oh. Okay, well. I guess that answers that question. Should probably call the police, you know, just a word of advice. Why are all of my doors closed? Ah! That was so scary. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'll be out of town next few days handling some business elsewhere, nothing urgent, so consider yourself off duty till I get back. Didn't he say that tomorrow was gonna be when the real day started? How it feels to lie for no reason, head ass. He literally said like,
Tomorrow we'll really get started.
that's it? That's the whole game. Look, I don't want to be an asshole, but that's it. That was nothing. Nothing happened. I got scared once and nothing happened. Dude, really? What a disappointment. Well, okay. I've lost my appetite. I doubt you enjoyed this, but if you did, I don't know, fucking tickle my balls or whatever the fuck they say at the end of the video.